hell just happened? What? Fuck. I just changed the picture now. Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Still trying to figure out this,
No worries. I'm like seeing this game setting anyway.
well, I'm trying this whole YouTube stream.
Wow. All this time.
What?
Wow, it's crazy. Well, you know how it shows resolution?
Right.
I always would go to click that. One would assume resolution, right? To change the resolution. It was always cleared out for me. Well, at the top it says screen mode, and it was in, instead of full screen, it was full screen windowed. And it won't let you change the resolution when screen mode is under full screen windowed. I switched it to full screen, and it let me change it.
Ah.
So this whole time I've been playing in
Windowed mode.
normal 1080p or whatever. I was actually still getting, on average, 60 to 67 frames a second, which isn't bad, but I'm assuming it's going to be a lot higher now that I'm in like half the definition.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's see what we can do here.
Oh, look at you. And then give me like 1 minute tops before you start it. Where'd you get that from?
That's the Twitch Prime stuff.
Oh, if you're like a member or something?
Yeah.
Did you get a bunch of stuff or?
Shirt, pants, boots, and mask.
The mask is kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can stream to YouTube and see if it works any better than the Twitch. Some people say that YouTube and Facebook streams don't take as much bandwidth as the Twitch does.
Oh, what's your upload?
6, 7 megabytes.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. Yeah, that's plenty.
I mean, Twitch.
What is your bit rate usually on? Do you use OBS or?
No, I use just standard the shadow play from NVIDIA. I mean, I can stream no problem to Twitch, but the problem that I run into is that sometimes my frame rate gets too low in the game, and
Oh, I see.
it screws me on getting that kill.
Oh yeah, that would be aggravating. See, in a game like this, it's like so important, you know,
Right.
where you only have one life.
WoW and 7 Days to Die, stuff like that, I don't have any problems on Twitch, but in this one, if I'm in the middle of a fight in a house or something like that, next thing you know, the frame rates drop on Twitch, and next thing you know, it's like, oh, you just jumped 2 feet, and you just came out from the edge of a building, and somebody shot you.
Hey, I was gonna ask you, did you ever play this game, and it looks like a plug comes up on your screen, you can't move or do anything, that says like network lag?
Yeah, that's
detector,
the
input lag detector?
that's the server.
What is that?
That's where you're losing connection to the server. It hasn't happened recently,
Okay.
but it
I
happened
have
before.
that, not too frequently, but it gets really annoying because you'll be in the middle of shooting somebody, and then I'll teleport like 100 feet from where I was. It's really weird. And I'm like, okay, I got 100 down, 10 up. I'm fucking direct connect, cat 6. I'm like, what the fuck? So it's mainly the server then.
It's just you're losing a connection to the server or something. Could be a port issue. Could be drop packets. I mean, different things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I clicked ready whenever you're ready.
Yep. I'll go click it.
Okay.
I noticed a lot of the good people always like to learn military base.
A lot of, I mean, basically they land areas where they know that there's good gear and weapons, but they can also fight better, I guess you could say.
Right.
I'll be able to tell once I start looting some houses and stuff, see if this Twitch is, or if this stream's gonna work. If not, I'll just go back to my instant replay and then I'll just upload the videos manually. Decide where you want to go. How'd I know you were going to say the apartments? I'm going to laugh, though, because I hardly ever make it out of the apartments alive. It's just the worst place on the planet for me to drop. Oh, the other day we dropped here 10 times, and I never once was able to make it out alive. My teammates would, because I'd kill 2 or 3 guys, but I would never make it out. Enemies around us. Oh, looky there. We only got 4 other groups with us. Are you still there? Chris? Hello?
Yo, can you hear me?
Now I can.
Yo, I don't know why the fuck this Discord. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I was talking the whole time and I didn't realize until you said hello. I'm like, hello, dude, you're not hearing me? I had to click the little headphones at the bottom again. I didn't even have a weapon. I got killed by a pistol. I tried to Superman punch him, but killed.
Yeah, there's 4 groups in there with us.
Yeah, I was saying, did you hear? I don't know how much you didn't hear.
I didn't hear anything once you got it. Once you went in the once we got in the plane, I said pick a spot, and then all of a sudden we got to the apartments, and
I accidentally, because I don't have wireless headphones anymore, so I accidentally pulled out the micro USB cable. When I plugged it in, it didn't work. I had to literally click the headphones on Discord, like to mute it and then unmute it, and then I could hear you talking and you could hear me. It's weird. Any single time my headphones come unplugged, I have to do that, or
well, you know why, right? Because every time that you plug and unplug it, it counts it as a new device. So it puts the it changes the device settings in the Discord.
okay, okay.
That's why I don't use wireless shit.
No, it's wired.
Right.
I switched from wireless, but I
But
know what you're saying. If you get a micro USB cable plugged, yeah, then it disconnects. Yeah. No, that does make sense. That makes sense. I didn't think of it that way. I never had that problem because I used to have the Astro A50 wireless, and because I'm like 3 feet from my wireless router, the 5 gigahertz, the 5G,
Right.
it's like interfering with it. It would fuck it up all the time, and the sound would drop. And they were good headphones, but because of where my gaming setup is, I have the what do I have? I think I have the Netgear AC 5400 or whatever. Like fucking 3 feet from me, so it was just causing too many problems. So I got the Astro A40 with the mix amp,
Right.
and I don't have an issue with them now, other than I unplugged the cable from moving the mix amp or whatever. Because I'm so used to it for the past year, I get up and go to walk away, you know what I mean, all the time to grab something, and I fucking totally forget because I get so accustomed to it being wireless.
Right. Let's see how fast I die.
I was saying, I agree with you, Charles. I am never going to land here again, is what I was saying. I was so pissed when I fucking...
I mean, if you can get here and you're the only ones, good
Yeah,
for
it's
it.
beautiful. I feel like if the trajectory flies right over this, it's not a good choice. If you can barely make it there, or, you have to take a car to get here based off the landing circle, then it's a good spot. I agree with you. That's why you don't let me choose. You're the commander. I follow your orders. You just tell me and I fucking land with you.
I just hate choosing because then if there's a shitload of people, it sucks.
Yeah, it's on me.
Well,
Yeah,
and plus the other guy, the reason Law quit playing was because he said that I was always too take charge and that I always had to be the leader and everything. And I'm like, I don't know how, because I always let you guys pick where we go, what we do, when we go.
That's why I like playing with you, because you do that. Let's go here. You need somebody like that. The problem is usually when you play with squads or multiple people, there's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. And someone's like, let's go here. And then the other person's like, you know what I mean? And it's
Right.
Sometimes you miscommunicate, like Orf landing, for example. There was times where like you called something out, and I'm like, okay, we're landing there, and then Kyle's like, oh, let's land here. But I assumed everybody was going with the initial decision and didn't change to the second, shit like that. Or like end game type of shit. I like your end game play. It's very, very smart and precise when you do it, as opposed to running around blindly.
Right.
So, in my opinion, you need somebody like that in this game. You know what I mean? It's not like I call it map positioning, and like where to go is a huge part of, you know what I mean, winning. You can have good skin, the best fucking shot in the game, but if you don't have proper positioning, it fucks it all up. So I started taking your tactics for in-game, and I noticed making top 10 way more often. Like before, we would just like go in the circle, you know what I'm saying, and
Right.
go in the middle, whatever. I won't go in the circle. I'll follow the outskirts, for example, like you do, left, right, whatever way where there's less traffic coming from. And once the circle reaches up to you and you're on the outskirts and, it's, we'll say later game, nobody's camping in there because they'd be dead. So your focus point, you don't have usually you're not going to get sandwiched and, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I like that type of, it makes it a lot easier.
Need a freaking SCAR or an M4. I need a better scope.
Yeah, I can't believe I died off the rip like that.
Right.
I see in my brain, when he ran downstairs, and he didn't have a gun, neither did I. I ran in the left room, he ran in the right room. Of course, my side had, no fucking helmet, no fucking, no weapons, nothing. And I should have went down a floor or two instead of just going on the same floor he did. That's where I kind of fucked up.
So many damn vehicles in this one.
Yeah, we were playing in-game last night, and I was shredding people, and I got to this one house. It was like maybe one of 3 left in the circle, and there was 4 Datsuns and a motorcycle parked in the garage. Like, there was a big battle royale that happened there. It was
Damn.
funny shit. Like, all squished in there.
Yeah, there was a Datsu, a buggy, a Jeep, and then my motorcycle, then another Datsu, and then a Jeep on this side. All right there around that one area. But everything was spawned with the exception of my motorcycle. I don't know if anybody's been over here yet or not, so. Doesn't look like it, but you never know.
That little thing where you're out right now, that's usually where sometimes I got lucky and there'll be an SKS in that corner where that med pack was, or 4 times or something. But
Instant vector.
on this time.
Love to get that vector instead of the Sim16. But at the same time, I need to...
That thing do any damage from like mid
Yeah.
range? Maybe not quite mid, but we'll say, I don't know, fucking 20 yards or so.
Thing is, I just haven't been picking stuff up for a vector. So, I'm a little behind on the gear. Find an M4, I'll switch back to the 5.56.
What the fuck? I didn't know you could get up like that.
There we go.
I never come across vectors though, very rarely. I'll see M4s more than I see vectors.
I hadn't seen many M4s lately. I mean, I'm seeing them, but...
Oh, I feel like there was more of a spawn before that.
There we go.
Thing, honestly. I used to get them all the time.
Oh, shit. Right. Fuck for loot in these areas. Okay, I got plenty of 5.56. Get these single story houses real quick. Quick draw I don't need. I need it extended. M16.
I like Scars too. Scars never really let me down.
Yeah, I mean, that's, like I said, Scars and M4s, they get some of the best control. But M4's just rate of fire is so much higher. Damn it, another M16. Got plenty of 5.56. Oh, it's just Scar.
Oh,
Switch that out for the set of Vector here. Sorry, Vector. Level 2 helmet. Shotgun. Oh, of course, there's all my extended mags for the Vector. Fucking A. The level 3 vest. Damn, I did not realize this close to Rorschach. Shit, I don't want to have to run through this damn town. Need more first aid kits, though. Or more energy drinks, I should say. Shit, that door's open.
alright, I'm back. Still
Okay.
alive.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's people over here in Rorschach where I don't want to be. Oh shit. Probably die here in a second out in this damn area. Oh, supply drop. Somebody's probably already hit that. Come on, give your position away, people. Fuck it. And we'll run over here and see if there's anything at the damn supply drop. Probably not. Nope. I just gave my position away, though. That's why you don't go for supply drops. Just
That's why you kill the people that go for supply.
they weren't at the supply drop. They were
No. I mean, like, you know, like let somebody pick it up and then kill the people as soon as they pick up what was in it. Type of thing.
yeah, but somebody had probably already looted it.
Oh no, I know, not in your scenario, but
Right.
the exception. All right,
Yeah, it's just shitty positioning. I hate that area of the map.